Hello. So today we're gonna have open talk regarding paternity secrets and relationship in life issues. Abrabo Mu Nsem. Um, Let me just share this. Think yeah. Let me share it and then so we do have some people who may not care or really don't mind having children with multiple partners, um, or just traveling around and popping babies, because they don't have control of their desires, right? We do know and recognize that we have some individuals who have sex addiction. But as parents, when you have a partner who have multiple children with different women, or sometimes they may not even know that they have fathered a child somewhere outside their marriage or whatsoever. They did know that they have slept with someone outside and they have children uh, with that person, or they may not know that because some people have one night stand. Uh, but there are other concerns, medical concerns, because if you have children all over or with different partners and your children do not know themselves, right? And meet each other one day and happen to fall in love, right? There are medical concerns, that's incest. But the most concerning part is the medical aspect. Welcome everybody. Oh, Minya Berma, Isonke Emmanuel, Yamoakwaba, Brakweku Frank, Apomu to say, also here, so I don't share. Good evening to you also. Okay, so here we come to learn, educate ourselves, teach and learn from each other. So if anybody, I'm using StreamYard. So if any of you would like to join in the conversation, let me know. I'll send you the link through Messenger. If I have your WhatsApp number, I will send it to you through WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is also displaying on the screen, so you can also join in through that. You can and then Messenger. If you have Messenger, you can also um, call me through Messenger via video, audio, whichever one. Whatever language you're good with, either English or the Akan language, Tree, that's fine. You can also tune in. Yeah. So don't hesitate if you want to be part of the conversation. Yeah. I enjoy talking to different people. Hey, Sister Shyla Ama Joe Adamson. Ahofedia, welcome. My beautiful sister. Your name, dear, is awesome, very unique. Shyla. So we welcome everybody. Hey, Sister Wombre Kwenio Dende. Sister Wombre Kwa, come to say, long time no see. Uh, it's good to see you. All right. Oh, I was going to share this and I forgot myself. I got pretty excited. So let me share this, right? Um, when it comes to our Ghanaian society community, we do have some people who have accepted, well, I should say cheating, yeah. But some people will tell you, polygamy is allowed, which is fine. Some people don't have a problem with that. You can marry one, two, three, four, five, 100, or like 300 wives and 700 girlfriends, like King Solomon. Because some of our Ghanaian men will, like, uh, quote that when you're trying to talk to them about cheating, or going outside your marital home. And my response to them is that they're not Solomon, and we're not on that time. However, he did it, nobody knows. Okay. But like, as you per se, we have some drivers, not all drivers, because some drivers have great respect for themselves and their partners. But we do have some drivers, like when they travel from town to town, or like from state to state when they're in abroad. That's what they do. Every state or every town that they will spend the night, they need to have tonga. And most of them, they do not want to use protection, because they talk about, using protection. They cannot feel it the way they want to feel. And some women are comfortable, having unsafe sex. But the problem is, like, I mean, I would not be surprised, incest is like all over. Like, because there are some people, or they could be some couples up to now currently who are together that may not even know that, they are blood related, because they never met each other and so forth. Right? Sometimes couples will find out about being related when they do go back home to tie the knot, to get married, either traditionally or have the wedding ceremony, which is, I don't know how they deal with it. Right, when you find out you're getting ready to get married, and you find out the person that you have fallen in love with is related to you. How do you deal with that? I was watching a video earlier this afternoon. Um, Earlier this afternoon about divorce court, and there was this lady and a guy who came on, and the girl, she expressed that she feels, angry, she feels scared, and she feels scared. She's like, confused, because she met this guy, and they started, talking. And as time went on, they decided to like live together. And one thing led to another, because when you do start living together, one thing always leads to another. Oh dear Lord. Dr. Joe Kingsley, long time no see. Good to see you. Wow. It's good to see you. So like, one thing led to another. They started having strong feelings for one another. And the guy, made a statement that when he first met her, he felt like, she's his soulmate. Right. And they started fooling around, sleeping together, having sex, most of the time unprotected sex. And she's now pregnant. But her family had, family get together, like, cookout, and she brought her boyfriend along. And when they got there, the guy recognized some of the people over there as his cousins. Woo-wee. And she knows the cousins are her relatives, right? So she stated that her aunt and another family member pulled her aside and was like, we don't know what is going on, but if there is something going on between the two of you, Y'all need to stop because y'all two might be related. And the girl was like, OMG. Because the fact that, like, I don't know how embarrassed that she felt, because can you imagine going to a family gathering, and almost everybody over there sees the two of you coming, and they think that you are related because the guy you with have cousins over there, and those cousins, you are related to them as well. I mean, that is like really creepy, right? And not only that, everyone in there is going to see and know that the fact that the two of you came together, y'all must have done something. So people going to start talking like, that you slept with each other. Um, and when they were talking, I felt so bad for the girl, because she was like, I I have no idea that we were related, because I have not seen him in most family gathering, and the dad did not recognize the guy, the boyfriend, when his mom had him, right? He did not do any paternity test. The only thing that her father has of her boyfriend is his baby picture. So the picture was sent to the dad by the boyfriend's mother. Every mother, there's a saying that every mother knows her child's father. Sometimes, majority of the time, it's true, but at times it's not really, because if you have a woman who is sleeping around with multiple partners at the same time, there's no way they're going to know this is the one that I had the baby with. I mean, if they slept with those people, uh, if they slept with two men or three men on the same day, they would not know which one got them pregnant. If they slept a day or two um, away, then like, they might have a slight idea who it is. But I don't know. Like, I just don't know how people are able to like sleep with multiple partners. It's quite disgusting. But paternity secrets is something that happens a lot, especially when you have a partner who has had different um, who has children with different partners. At times, you may go into relationship, that relationship may not grow as you are expecting it, or like go further. Sometimes some people come in our life not to be in our lives forever, right? It could be that the person is there to just help you get on your feet. The person is there to show you the path. It could be anything, or but it's not everyone that you choose to date that turns out to be your husband or your wife, right? We do have exceptional. We do have maybe up to 5% of couples, or maybe 10% of couples who have been with one partner. Yeah, they just so happen to meet the person that they are destined to be with. But when it comes to relationship, one thing that I have learned over the years, sometimes we do make comments such as, um, well, he is my soulmate, right? Or she's my soulmate. Like, I can never love anyone else, right? Or like how I feel about my partner when I'm close to my partner, I have never felt like that with anybody else. The way my heart would jump out of my my chest, you know. Love can be blind, but seriously, sometimes if we really truly assess things or situation, we should be able to differentiate real love and infatuation, right? Or like if you being tempted, because especially some of us, for me, in my earlier age, in my 20s, I thought that I was in love. Yeah. But I didn't realize that I wasn't even close to, to love. It was just, liking someone physique, the person having the height of the person, and their structure. That's what I was focusing on in my 20s. I wasn't focusing on nothing else. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. All right, so let's move on. So if anybody have any contribution regarding paternity secrets, like when you have your partner having children outside their marital home, or like, if they travel a lot, businessmen, businesswomen, because some of these partners or significant others, they do not have self discipline, right? Some of them may have sex addiction, because some people literally may have sex with other people for money or for drugs, or it could be prescription drugs, or like, um, weed, and cocaine and other stuff. It depends on what the person, they will do anything. They will have sex with you just to obtain whatever it is that they want to obtain. But some people, they just cannot control their desire, the temptation, they really do not care about who they having sex with. Uh, some partners don't think about likely possibly, contracting STD and other diseases, to bring to their partner. They don't care. Sister said William yeah, I'm going to say how to yes doing this. Oh, yeah. Today I was going through my stuff where I didn't realize I have two of this. I think I bought this one to give to my niece, and I never got around to give it to her. So I will buy a new one for her. So welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Sister Sage Williams is greeting you guys. All the beautiful people are aboard. So welcome. All right. So we were talking about paternity secrets, like partners who have children with multiple partners, or like some drivers, back home, whatever town that they will end up at, they will sleep with different women, get them pregnant, and move on. I mean, I'm sure there are some fathers who have, father many children all over, and they do not even know. So fast forward, being that their children may not know where their father comes from, uh, their children may end up, meeting each other, not knowing they related, and be in a relationship or have children together, incest. Last time we talked about it, but I know, right? I do love pink, but I seem to love all the colors. Your t-shirts, like all the colors are like awesome. I just love it. It does not fade as much as I wash them. It doesn't fade. But probably Grace is watching me now. I know I got it. Like I because when I buy them, I buy small, medium, and large. So This one is a size I normally don't wear, so I knew I bought it for my niece, but she didn't get it. I'm not gonna say which niece because I have two of them. No, I have. Oh no, wait, I have. Oh, a couple of them. So, uh-huh. I have a couple of them. So if I say the name, then they will know they're supposed to get it. And then, so I'll surprise them. I'll surprise her again. All right. So, another one, like when it comes to relationship, and I'm going to use different scenarios with relationship, and you guys join in through your contribution or ask to come through. All right, so let's just say that as a man or as a woman, you have made a decision to start dating, right? And you met a nice guy or a nice lady that you feel that you have some type of feelings for, and you would like to kind of like start dating or courting each other. You would like to get to know the person, right? And as time went on, you have a feeling that what you feel for that person, the person does not return your affection, and then you talk to a friend of yours, someone that you are very close to. You share some of your personal information with someone you trust. You let them know that you met someone that you like, but you don't feel that the person have the same type of um feelings towards you. Maybe the person just wants to be friends, but you want to be more than friends. And your friend, the best idea that your friend can give it to you is to advise you to use juju on your partner, on the person that you are interested in. What would you do? Would you go along with your friend's advice, or would you cut contact with your friend? Mhm. Okay, let's go, guys. Hey, so hmm, when it comes to relationship cannot be forced. It cannot be forced on others. It cannot be forced on you. So, um, sometimes when we meet new people, right, you may find someone attractive, someone beautiful, someone handsome, right? So when you do see someone that you like, or you think that the two of you might be compatible, right? Or the two of you can, you know, um, create something special. I mean, the first thing is, of course, you can get to know the person. Start talking with the person. If the two of you can share contact number, exchange your phone number, that's great. But sometimes you do have people when they meet first time, they may not be able to have the opportunity to exchange numbers, but they may have a friend who is a friend of the friend. Like, sometimes you get to know someone through a friend or a family member, or you may meet sometime down the line, right? And then you'll be like, that could be a sign, or I need to get the number and stuff like that. And if you do have a friend and you talk with your friend about your feelings towards the person, or liking someone, and they do advise you to use juju on the person. I don't know, because in everything we do, good or bad, we will reap, right? Everything that we do has its repercussion. It don't matter how long it take, how it comes about. But like when you are not even conscious of it, that's when it's going to hit. Now, for me to talk to a friend and the friend could not give me an intelligent or smart advice, because when you use juju, like it brings your level down. Because at what point, I mean, when you use juju on someone that you claim you care about, you love, right? It means that you are desperate, very insecure. You're not the type of person one should even be in a relationship with you, because you cannot force someone to love you. If you love someone, there could be, like, sometimes you may have couples, right? They've been together for years and it's only one-sided love, because the person may not be use they may not have their free will, because their partner have such a friend who would advise them to use juju on you. Obi a wotu deɛ wosi wohyia obi na wodɔ na wo agyerɛ wakɔ wayɛ n'aduro ansa na nipa no apɛw. Nipa no a wo ne te no kora mpo no, ɛnyɛ n'adwen ɛna ɔne wo te. That person mind is not there. So how do you enjoy such relationship? And why would you take such advice? You can't make decisions on your own, without your friends, advice. You will not be able to use that. For me, my experience with my best friend, and whom like I love dearly, Nana Charmy, like when I met my husband, I wasn't so key in with him. I like him, but I really was not interested in relationship. But when I brought it to my best friend, his advice to me was for me to invite him to have dinner with him and his wife. Both of them are my friends now. And I did. And once we had dinner together, they had the opportunity to talk to Kay and get to know him. So they convinced me to, kind of like let go of my past, not put my bad past experiences against someone that I don't even know much of. Get to know the person to see if you will grow to uh, care for the person, love the person, and so forth. But for some friends, they will be more inclined to ask you to do something so negative, something uh, forceful. Like, I just don't know. How can you live with someone who really do not care for you, do not love you? They don't even know what they're doing with you. It's sick, right? I don't know why I keep taking this and keep forgetting to like put it in the. Hold on. Oh Lord Jesus, I thought I did this. Okay, give me 1 second. I thought I did it before. So, what are your thoughts, guys? All right. I don't know. This papers. I mean, some of them I have to like take it off. It's right. It doesn't make any sense. Hmm. Okay, this one here. All right. So, my mom sent me a video. Maybe I should play the video, but it's very Um, I can talk about it because it's too gruesome. So let me talk about it. My mom sent me a video, and in the video, I guess some people like to have like fast money. Make fast money. They don't want to work hard. They just want to like find shortcut. To make fast money. So apparently, this guy, uh, the Malam or whomever he went to see, requested for him to uh, murder his girlfriend, cut off her head, bake it, and eat it. And once that happens, he should have his money flow, right? And you would think that this dude, this person, Sister Aisha Mokwaba, welcome, welcome, welcome. Mm, good to see you. It's my stuff on the way, Sister Aisha. Oh, I'm like rushing too much. So this, oh, so you would think that this dude, the minute he was asked to do something, to take one's life, right, that he would think twice. He did not think twice. So can you imagine, boss, oh, boss, back, marvelous, knowledgeable boss lady, welcome. Oh, okay, okay, no problem. No problem. Take your time. All right. So, I mean, as I said, it's really, I wanted to like upload on my laptop and show it, but it's, I didn't know, Charlie, ahumtio, ahumtepa, because me, once I Facebook, no, show new maybe I na, yeah, but, me de kyerɛ mo mentimi mbɔ because ahomte. Gay yi, ebi a mo mu bi ehu. Ɔho, deɛ okay. Ɔno nie. Okay. Ɔno nie. This one. One say arrow green be edit channel. The green arrow shows her, right? That's the girl. Very beautiful girl. Picture what's so ha say no. Ɛyɛ ne nipadua. Ɛna ɔdasani akyekyere. Wakunu no wakyekyere no watoto ne kama. I didn't know say this guy is a Hannibal or Winipa. No. It's not say or pay fast money. Can you imagine that? Eh? Yes, what doing in Shira? Oh, yes, what doing in Shira? Me who ye boss lady. Many abusia for Obia when you now so near Busia for to say, how are you and your family doing? So this guy, he murdered this girl, this beautiful soul. Yes, so to bake the but to bake it, kikedro just say we use all the spicy yeah to make it tasty. So when you go in relationship, even like on social media, because we do know that some couples they met each other on social media. I mean, it's not everybody that's bad, but just imagine it. If you are not in a relationship and you want to get into relationship, and the person that you chose to be with have this type of sinister mindset, just to have fast money, blood money, and then you start dating this person, and the person, their goal is not to date you, have children with you, is to take your precious life away from you. And then once he does that, not only that, like he defile her body, like how, oh dear Lord. Maybe I can play without showing it. Lord have mercy. Can you imagine that? You tell yourself to say you have met this nice guy, this guy that you're going to start dating, right? And this guy, he's probably did not tell anybody that he has this beautiful young woman. Beautiful young woman. Oh. You see her? Very beautiful. Now she's a cop. She's no more. Oh, Sister Aisha. Hmm. Very, very sad. You know, sir, you met someone you want to start a life with, and then this happens. How can you trust? How can we trust as single people? He wants to make fast money. So he took somebody's daughter just like that. Not only that, you bake the body ready to come, ready to eat as a Hannibal, and then get arrested. I don't know the story as to how he got arrested or who tipped the cops to find him. But can you imagine if the cops did not arrested him before he started eating this woman? Eh? So if you are single and you want to start dating, wants to get into a relationship. It's either you have to find someone that a friend that you can trust. Now, like, who is a friend? You don't even know, you know, or a family member knows him, or make sure say you let your family be aware of the person that you dating. We have some of our youth, both genders, they started dating and they do it secretly. I beg Ghanaian parents, please stop putting fear in your children. Talk to your children. Make sure you let your children know, like, when you ready to date, or you find someone you like to date. Let me bring the person home to introduce the person. Most African parents, they put fear in their children, and the way they are so freaking disciplined, most of them, no, most children are fearful of their fathers. Well, the generation now, they're doing much better than, certain generations. But some parents, you will not even dare, if you are a daughter, you would not dare to bring a man to your home if that man is not working, if that man is not a doctor, if that man is not a lawyer. Like, you would not dare bring that person to your family home to introduce. So, students, right? If you both student, if you dating one of your classmates, don't even think about bringing that classmate to your home, to introduce to the family. However, most of the men and the women, they both know, say, because you guys are dating or seeing each other, messing around secretly, sometimes, it's so easy for anyone to take your life, to just do whatever they want to do with you. And by the time your family even becomes aware of you missing, or of you being um of your life being taken away from you, it will be too late. It will be too late. So we need to make sure. Hello, Carlos J. How are you? Good to see you. Kwame, Amari, how you doing? It's good to see you. When you come, say hello so I will know. Sophia, Helen, I didn't even see you came on. How you doing? Good to see you. Let me see if I miss anything here. So when you hear stories like this, things like this now, it's always good to, put that awareness out there, have people be aware. Like, if you feel that you are old enough, with the youth I'm speaking to, if you feel you're old enough to start dating, make sure that you're making wise decisions, and your family members, or people you're close to, are aware that this is the person that you're going out with. Do not hide it, because that person may not be who you think it is. Some people are very cunning. Some people are scammers. Some people are criminals. Some people are killers. Like, we have so many people, like, we are so different, and you cannot just trust easily. I'm sure that if this young woman knew that she was going to lose her life so soon, she would not have entertained this man, this person, this murderer. He's a murderer. She wouldn't have, just because. Why isn't he, like, bringing his family member? Like, I just don't get it. Like, you go and take somebody's child, and then you remove them from this earth. It's terrible. It's really horrible. Jesus Christ, what a beautiful young woman. So be careful. Shine your eyes. Do not just get into relationship, or like stop hiding your relationship, the people that you want to date, because if that person wants to be with you, they shouldn't even be hiding it. Mhm. Uh, the men, the male, they be enjoying power, because when you hide it now, they don't need to take no responsibilities and accountability. So stay safe, make smart decisions. Do not allow a friend to convince you to use juju on a new guy or a new girl that you have seen that you like. When you use juju now on a partner, to say you are desperate, because without juju you cannot find a partner. Mhm. And then you are insecure also, right? You don't have discipline. At what point, how far can you go? People who tends to use juju, they can easily take your life just like that. So we just need to be mindful. You can't just trust anyone, everyone. The person, the guy may look fine, or the woman may look beautiful, but you have to be very mindful. The same thing this guy did to this lady, you can also have a woman do it to a man. So when did I put this? Okay, I don't remember sending this thing. Mm-mm. All right. Hmm. All right, so moving on. And also, when it comes to fast money now, things that fast money bring is downfall, embarrassment, prison terms, or death. That's what it is. The death normally will be for the victims, right? The predators, they will end up, going to prison. Some of them may not even feel embarrassed, because they don't really have that conscience. They don't have empathy, so they really didn't do would not care. Okay, and then in terms of, we do have, when it comes to relationship now, we do have some women and some men, because some men have no problem, sleeping with another man's wife. They don't, because they don't have discipline, right? And then you do have some women, they don't, some of them are even bold enough to come on social media and talk about, for married women to stop being jealous, or stop being selfish and greedy, for us to share our husbands with them, because they don't mind sleeping with married men. That's their decisions, right? But if the shoe does not fit, if the shoe does not fit you, right? Why should you force yourself to push your foot into something that does not fit you or belong to you? Because it sometimes, I try to figure out, like, you do have some people, because of limitation of them settling for less, them being selfish, them not having value of themselves. They do not care, they do not mind sharing, right? But at times, where they're going, they don't need to be there, but they force themselves to be there, all because. And these are some of the things, that prompt some people to use voodoo or juju on other people, love potion and this and that, because they do not have the capability to maintain a partner. Some people, in relationship, they're not able to maintain a healthy relationship or even maintain relationship because of their hygiene, right? Because when you maintain good hygiene now for both partners, it's not just female or male, both genders. Some of them do not have good hygiene, right? It could be that they have bad breath, right? It could be that their teeth is rotten. It could be that their armpit smell. It could be that their genital area, oh boy, rotten egg smells better. It could be that between their toes, when they take off their socks, uh, the whole place get messed up, right? It could be that their backside, it could be anything, or their body itself, because some people have body odor. Like when they walk past you, you smell the funk, right? And I don't know, like at times you have some people, they feel like, they don't take shower, they smell, and then they put cologne or perfume on them, on their body. That makes it worse. You better off not put nothing on at all, because I I don't know in their mind if they feel that by doing that they is going to mask the smell. It does not mask the smell. It make it worse, 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 worse. Oh my goodness! And there are those. It's not just, you don't just get the whiff when they walk past you. It lingers there. That's the worst of them all. It lingers in the room or the spot for a long time. So you have to either remove yourself out of there. Like, I just don't know. I mean, some of them, because they are used to the smell, they don't recognize it. And then when their friend or their partner try to tell them what the problem is, they don't want to listen, right? I don't know. But some people also don't know how to communicate certain important conversation with their partners. Oh my goodness, drunk. You, I love your name. It lingers like somebody left raw meat out. Seriously, bum, right on, straight up. It's like the worst thing to, like, have to experience. It's bad. It's really bad, and there's no way uh one can maintain a healthy relationship, when you do not maintain good hygiene. I mean, like, it's good to take care of your body, right? Self care is one of the most important in our life. It's essential that we do learn how to wash our behind, our body itself. Some people will take showers, they will not wash behind their ears. You need to make sure that you use wet towel to clean your ears. I'm not saying you push it all the way in. No, just clean the lip around it, behind it. Making sure, like, when you do take a shower, between your toes, you wash between your toes and you dry it before you put your socks on. Don't put a wet foot in the socks. All right. Scrubbing your armpit, if you, because some men don't like to shave their armpit. When you don't shave your armpit, you need to make sure you grooming that right. Your armpit hair could be as tall as it could be, but if you grooming it well, it's not going to smell, right? It's not going. But some people don't know how to groom their body, right? We do have some male and females, like, when they go to the bathroom, the restroom, they take number two. They don't know how to wipe their behind, in their boxers, in their panties. They take it off and you see poop in there. Like, seriously, you're not a child for your partner to pick after you. That's disgusting. Can you imagine when the two of you making love, having sex, having a quickie, and that smell just hit them in the nose? That's a turn off right there, right? Some people brush, they don't even brush their tongue, right? At nighttime before you go to sleep, making sure you're getting all that out. Everything that you ate throughout the day, morning, after morning, nighttime, you brush twice a day. Morning time, bedtime. Some people don't do that. Some people don't even, it doesn't even, they don't even know they have to brush their teeth 2 minutes or more. Like, it's not even less than 30 seconds. They done. They done. Hi, baby girl. What's up? Yeah, give me a minute. Okay. I had a girlfriend one time. She had a smell problem. And one day I had to say something. And I'm sure she did not like it, right? That was the end of the relationship. I mean, like, I don't know any nice way to tell someone, that they stink. I mean, you can tell the person, they have a smell. Um, I don't know. Whichever way that you say it, some people may not take it well, and at times the person may even, start saying things that has nothing to do with the conversation the two of you trying to have with her or with him. Because, instead of talking about the problem itself at the time, they will want to bring some past argument or some past disagreement that the two of you had. They're not ready to be receptive to what you discussing. I mean, for me, things that I have learned over the years, when your partner or your friend or people that you associate yourself with are able to, or one of them is able to have a dialogue with you to let you know that you have like a problem your with your body odor, like, it's very poor. So you need to do something, because something can be done if you seek the help. But some people don't want to hear it. And the worst thing is, like, when you say something and they do not take note, or they do not want to listen and they break up and stuff, they don't go and do something about it. They're going to get into another relationship, and then that relationship is going to fail again, and then they come and blame the guys or the girls, everyone, like, you can't do that, right? But some people are unable to hold on to relationship because they have so many underlying issues. They cannot they can deal with it. They don't want to work on themselves. They see problem with other people, but they don't see problem their own problem. They always pointing fingers at other people. So it is just not right. I mean, like, when it comes to like poor personal hygiene, it's like the worst thing. It like I do not, I can't deal with smell. Like, I like to, like when you have someone smelling good, you want to get closer to the person, right? Every time you want to get close because if you are in a relationship and the two of you feel for each other, you like each other, you love each other, you spend quality time together, at most times you're going to want to get close, right? And I mean, if you smell your breath stinks, nobody wants to kiss you, right? I don't want to put my mouth to your mouth, like I'm not going to like what's going to come to me, or you're not going to like what's going to come to you. So most people, they will tend to stay away, so your partner will spend less and less and less time. So maintaining good hygiene is very important as to whether or not you are in a relationship or not in a relationship. Groom yourself. And then, we also need to make sure that when it comes to our genital area, we need to also groom there, right? Making sure, because you can get lice, if you do good hygiene. And pubic hair lice is not black, it's white. It's actually white. So you think that, this thing right here, what is it? And you may think it's just something, but it could be lice, flowing in your pubic hair. So if you are in a relationship, it means your partner is also going to get pubic hair, which is nasty, disgusting. Mm, mm, mm. That is very unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. She thought I was joking at first. I'm like, no, baby, I'm serious. Oh, dear Lord, that is terrible. Saya, how you doing? It's good to see you. So, when it comes to hygiene, oh Lord, that's something that every person and parents, we also need to like um help our children, teach our children, like when they start potty training, we need to teach them how to wipe themselves, because like being from Ghana and being in US, like for us Ghanaians, when we use the restroom and we take a number two is, like poop, and number one is pee. So it's like whichever one we do, for Ghanaians, we use our left hand to wipe ourselves, to clean ourselves, because we use our right hand to eat. Most African dish, Ghanaian dish we eat, most of us use our fingers. Mhm. Some of them we use spoon or fork, or the fork and the knife, to cut the meat, whichever way. Everybody have a way of eating. When I eat benku, I use my fingers. I use my hand to eat benku. When I eat fufu, we say fufu, but over America it says fufu. It changed. We slice everything. I do not know. I use my hands. You see some people, they eat fufu with spoon. Some people eat benku and okra stew. I don't know how they do it with spoon. For me, I'm sitting comfortably and I'm eating it because I clean my hands. I know my hands are clean. So it's like when you go out, like, but when I cook food like jollof rice or wachi, when I cook those, and I bring it to work, and that those I eat with spoon or fork, whichever one. But in the US, I when I came, I realized that when they use the restroom, most of them they use the right hand to wipe themselves. So it's like, knowing the difference, like if I'm eating, right? If I'm eating and I have a friend who is used to who is born in US and used to using their right hand to wipe themselves, right? the fact that I know majority of them uses their right hand to wipe themselves. If I'm eating my food, like I have French fries, when you have French fries, people will use their fingers, to pick them out and eat it. And you put your hands in my food, because some people go to the bathroom, they use the restroom, and I kid you not, I have observed people use the restroom in public areas, and once they finish, they do not wash their hands. So if someone put their hands on my food, I'm done. I'm not eating no more, because I don't know if that person's hand is clean or not. I do not like to share my food. If you ask, I can give you some by using a fork, a knife, or a spoon to push some onto another plate for you. But if you put your hands in my food, that's the end of it. You can have the rest. I'm good. If you using your fork to eat, and you and I are not couples, and you're gonna put your fork in my food, I'm done. You keep it. Because I don't know what you do with your mouth. Yes. So I am very conscious of that kind of stuff. It could be nothing for some people, but for me, it's everything for me. I am very, like, very, very, very conscious of that. I don't share my stuff, like you and I cannot share the same spoon, the same fork, no. Or you cannot put your fork that you have put in your mouth in my food. No. Mm-mm. We don't share saliva, so don't do that. Mhm. Sammy, welcome. David Hill, welcome. Okay, so hygiene, we just have to be mindful. um Also, like, when it comes to hygiene, our nails, especially for the men, like making sure that your nails are clean and it's not too sharpy, because when you fingering your partner, and uh, you tear the vagina wall and stuff, they can get an infection if you're inside. I saw this video on Facebook. I don't remember when I saw that. It was like crazy. The guy, his nails, like the inside was like black. And I was like, what in the world is going on? It looks almost like some of the tip of the nails was like greenish. And I was like, oh, that it was like aching. You sometimes you see certain things and you be like, oh my God, that is so nasty and disgusting. You feel like you want to throw up. I don't want to do that. So everyone is different, like my daughter, she's like me. Even this in the house, like if I'm like um making her a plate and I forget myself and use her spoon to taste the food, I cannot put it back in her plate. I have to, like, I mean, before I give it to her, the spoon I put in the food, in her rice or whatsoever, and I use it to taste it. I need to put it back in the sink or wash it with soap, but she's going to request for a different spoon. If I put it back in the food and she sees that, she will not eat the food. And I applaud her for that. Nana Kwesi does the same thing, because we have spoken, we have had conversation. Their dad and I had conversation with them, like, you know, when they go to school, they go to events, they go on trips, everywhere they go outside their home, and even being home, they should not share utensils. They should not share food. Everybody have their own bowl or plate. They eat on their own. You don't put your fork in somebody else's food, because that's disgusting. That's not respectful. You don't know the person if they are comfortable with that or not. So, like, they don't share drink. If you have soda, you either use straw, or you pour it in the cup, or you drink it, whichever way. But make sure that you do not share that with anybody. If you open your soda can and you put it down and you see someone drinking out of that, do not drink it. You need to pour it out, or give it back, give to the person, because I don't know why some people think that it's okay for them to come and pick up your drink and drink out of that because you're friends. No, you and I don't have that. Mm-mm. Don't do that. But some people are comfortable with that. I don't know. Like, everybody is different, but for me, no, I don't do that, because I don't know what other people do when behind closed door, or like outside from my eyesight. I don't know what they do. So you keep your saliva. I keep my. You keep your stuff. I'll keep mine. No, I'm not doing that. So they don't like. They don't when they go outside. Like, I see, excuse me, other people approach them when we go out to events, and give them stuff. It could be like, donuts or something. If the person is holding it by hand without napkin, or if it's not in a plate whatsoever, they would not take it. They would say, no, thank you. And I am so proud of them. Even if they drinking and I go and pick it up to taste it, if I don't pour it out in a cup or something for myself, and I put my mouth on their own cup, they would just pick it up and go pour it out. So because I did, and I tested them one time. Mommy was drinking some Sankis soda. And I waited for her to drink it all the way to the bottom. So I went out, I was like, "Oh, you drinking Sankis? Let me taste it." So I took it and put it in my mouth. And I put it down, and she was like, "No, mommy, you can have it. I don't want it no more." And I was like, "This girl, like," I was like, "What? What do you mean? It's me. Like, you can drink it back." She was like, "No, I don't want it. I'm okay." And I said, "Okay." So they don't share food. They don't allow other kids to put their hands, like you. Sometimes you may have chips. I just personally don't like that. Like, you know how, like, sometimes if you have like a bag of chips and you open it, and before you can put your hands in there, somebody else comes around you and put your hands and take it out and be like, "Oh, thank you." Like, no, you didn't ask for it. So if you already put your hands in it, here, you can have it. And if I'm really like pissed off, I would just pour the rest in the garbage. That's my personality. If I don't want to, like, if you piss me off, I would just pour it out. So both you and I will not have any. You have a piece of it. I didn't have a piece of it. But when I buy chips and stuff that I like, I always buy more than one. So I can go back and open in a way that only my hands will fit in it. All right. So, here when we come to learn, share information, to teach and learn from each other. Everyone is welcome to contribute productively. We don't come here to insult anybody. We don't come here to disrespect anyone. If someone says something that you do not like, you know, um, ask questions, ask for more details, because sometimes we can misunderstand each other or someone's comment. Try to have better understanding before you start judging or insulting. But We do also have other brothers and sisters who also do programs on other social media platforms. For me, when it comes to social media, I'm very selective of the people that I watch their program, listen to. So we have Boss Lady. Boss, when are you coming back? We miss you very much. So we have the beautiful, knowledgeable, strong, well Boss Lady uh, back. Okay. Hashtag that about Rasta. Boss Lady in Fire Drive time on weekdays. Right now, Boss Lady has taken some time off, Fire Life Radio is working on the radio, but they still other programs that has been done previously. You can still go to Fire Life Radio with them and check those videos out. All the programs that Boss did. They're very educative. You can get a lot of insight from it. So check it out and subscribe. Um, Fire Life Radio. And then we have Mami Trebois and Accra in Sankofa. This musician Chikasano on Saturdays at 3 p.m. UK time. Boss Lady, the time she comes on when she does resume will be 4 p.m. UK time. Awesome. And then we have Sister Aisha Ankra. Sister Aisha, she does not do live programs. Sister Aisha, I hope and waiting for you to do like maybe 5 minutes to 15 minutes videos and post them. Yeah. So but she does uh post some educative things on her page. You can check it out. Um, she sells Juice Plus natural supplement, to balance your diet. She also sells, silverware and set of plates and other things. If you need new silverware, reach out to her. Um, you can purchase any of the Juice Plus, the silverware, the plate sets wherever you are all over the world. But for Avon products, you have to live in UK to order some from her. So DM Sister Aisha Ankra. Go to her Facebook page or like you can reach out to her through her YouTube account to get more information. Also, we have Nana Abuna. She sells organic hair products. Her organic hair product, I use that. It works really well. Um, my daughter, she loves it and she loves the smell. Like sometimes when she puts some in her hair, it smells like if smell or like she be like, "Mommy, it smells like I have like perfume on," and I'll be like, "Yeah, but you don't." It's I just love the smell of the product, so it makes her have a nice smell. So you can DM Sister Nana Abna on her Facebook page. When you go to her page, you normally will have either the hair products or like the beads. She custom the bead too. Like if you want a nickname or like your name on your beads, she can custom that for you however you want it. So to support her. And then we have Sister our Atobra, Sister Yafoda Atobra. Sister Atobra has written 4 books. The 5th book should be coming out very, very soon. And her Facebook page that you guys can follow is Antia's Book Corner. And then for her YouTube account is Antia's Book Channel. You can subscribe it. On Saturdays, every Saturday, she comes live at 11 a.m. MST time, 1 p.m. EST time. So you guys can join her live. When she does come live, sometimes she will bring one of her page very, very soon. Pressure. I know, Sister. Mati, we will decrease the pressure. Why? Sometimes when she does come live, she will bring, she will put some of the page in any of her 4 books that she had already published, and talk about it. Other times, she bring general topic and very educative program. The more the merrier. You guys should join in the conversation. Bring your productive contribution. Also, like, share the program, invite friends. Her first book, which is inspirational book, is Reflection of a Thirsty Soul. Her second book is my personal favorite, but I love all her books. Is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. From age 10 and up, it's unisex. Her books is not just for women. It's unisex. Anyone can read it. The third book is Refreshing for My Worries. So that one is a devotional book. And then the fourth book is, which is the number one bestseller in Amazon, is On It. Taking the guideline to taking accountability and responsibility. And boy, oh boy, she has so much nuggets in that book. So make sure that you check her out. You go and buy any of her books, through Amazon, ebook, Barnes and Nobles, and Kindle. You can get any of those books over there to support her, because the publishing, marketing, editing is not easy, right? So let's support Saya for the art of bra. And she also does coaching. She's very, very, very constructive, and effective. She is a good coach, and very soon you guys will understand what I'm talking about. So let's support Sister Ya for the Atobra, our author Coupe, uh, and follow her page, Auntie Ya's Book Corner, and subscribe her YouTube, Auntie Ya's book channel, to support her. Uh-huh. Let's promote her, and once you buy her book and read it, please go and go and bring your review, like, to support her. Okay. Well, I just got distracted because someone just sent me a message, so I was like, oh, what is this? Okay. All right. And then we have our beautiful sister Ya B. Russell. Okay. Sister Ya, have her YouTube account is Ya Boatema Boatin, no, yeah, Boatin dash Russell, right? She upload pre-recorded videos on YouTube regarding, maintaining good hygiene, cooking healthy snack. It's all about natural health, and finances, other very educative information, so DM her to get all the necessary information that you need. And then we have Sister Sage Williams, like, yeah, see the shirt I have on, it's pretty cool, right? Yeah, I'm looking good. Yeah, I love her shirt, the neck stays as it is. This is a new one that I put on today, but I did wash it. Whenever I buy, like, the neck stays as it is, but all her t-shirts that I have, some of them I have wear it twice or so, and just to prove to people the color stays the same and the neck does not stretch. Sometimes you go and buy t-shirts somewhere, and like you wash it, when you wash it, the round neck turns to a v-neck. It has stretched out, like you don't even know if it's a what it is anymore, right? But this shirt right here, I'm promoting it because I love them. I truly, truly, truly love this shirt. It makes me look very unique. I was, I did a meeting like a couple days back, and I had the blue one on with the kente African flag on. And as we were doing the meeting, one of the ladies, she was like, Miss Amelia, like, where did you buy that shirt? I was like, oh, I will send you the website. She was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So I hope that she will follow up and order her own, because she said she likes the color and the design and everything. So I was like, oh, she has a whole bunch that have different designs and stuff like that. So you can, if you don't want to be overdressed or underdressed, you can wear it on casual pants, khaki pants, jeans, whatsoever, and the black one, I went to a funeral here one time, and I saw a lady, wearing something similar, and I was like, okay, that's nice. So go and purchase yours. You go to sageshare.com, and this authentic merchandise is from Sister Sage Williams. The t-shirts, dresses, one size fits all. 85% of the dresses is one size fits all. The 15% is cut particular size. So you have to be a certain, size to get yourself into. I bought one. I still need to like drop maybe 10 more pounds before I get into it. And Sister Sage told me, I was like, I know, I'm buying it anyway. And I bought it. It's a really beautiful cloth, but I'm going to wear it. I'm just waiting. One day I'll put it on and I'll let Sister Sage know. Be like, Sister Sage, look at me now. Okay. So she also sell creams. Like sometimes you have people who have very dry skin, right? And most of the lotions that they put on, it doesn't matter. They start having like ashy legs and thighs and skin. It doesn't, like, it makes you itchy and all that. But this, it's a share. Anything with share in it, right? Any cream with share in it, share butter and all that is very good for the skin. I love it because I use it. Kay use it. The kids use it. We all use it. So like, and nobody has complained so far. It keep our skin moisture. So I just love it. She also has jewelries. Let me see. Do I have my other one here? Yes, I do. I do. I do. I do. Some of them, it has the initial Ajua. So you see the A for Ajua or Ekuya, whoever. So see, this is not bad, right? It's really nice. Very nice. Thought I put it back, but I just remember I saw it this morning. hmm And then beads. She sells beads. Oh, hold on. She has, different kinds. This, she has the one that have the multicolors, but I have this one. I have the multicolors in the bedroom. But this one is like, it's really nice. I have the earrings, but the earrings is on the other side. Some of them you have the matching earrings. It's really awesome, and it fits nicely. You know, how do I look? And this goes well with the design, right? It's not off, right? See how nice it looks? Yes, 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 yes. So when you go to with the t-shirt, some of them she have the sizes already. Others may not have it, but if you don't see the color that you like, please do not leave. Order everything that you like to have. And then she has a comment box. You can put it in there, the colors that you want. Your email is the must. Your phone number is optional. So like she'll be able to like get back to you to confirm the order before she send it, because she's not just going to send it. She needs to make sure that the orders that you send, you just purchase, everything is accordingly, the sizes are okay, everything. Her customer service is fantastical. It's like, mwah, I just love it. So uh, let's support Sister Sage Williams, with her authentic merchandise, And then we have lunchtime talk. Sister Awo Mrekua, she does programming, whereas she talks about life issues, anything, everything, relationship, all around. She brings up a lot of bangers. Come and shake the trees and tables. She says it as it is. There's no sugarcoating, and she's also like a counselor. So let's support Sister Awomirkwa at lunchtime talk. Then we have Sister Sika Educate. She also talk about similar um, things, but everybody have their style, which is good. The more, the merrier. And she started doing webinars also about masterclass, uh, self development. Yeah. And then we have Sister Civic um, boutique merchandise. When you go to her Facebook page, she has pictures of um, her boutique merchandise. And so if you're interested, you can also like support her through there. We have Sister Angelina Ba. Her Facebook page you can follow and subscribe. Her YouTube is Angie's Talk. Um, and she also sell the juice plus, the more the merrier. Mhm. And then we have our brothers, brother Big Love. He has a radio station 24/7. It's Big Love Spain Radio. And then we have brother Obi Page. He also does, programs, all around, including politics and all that. Sister Ifya and brother Obi does program together, and sometimes they come separately. So you guys can support their page with it, which is Obi page, to also push them up. And then we have Pastor P, with Dreamers and Visionary. But on Sundays, she does live program with Sister Ya for the Atobra, Mr. Chairman Tin, Sister Felicia Habia, and Pastor P for Life Transforming Center. Very educative program, so we can support them. Mhm. All right. And Fridays, as always, 5:30 US Eastern Time. I do come live for life issues, Abrabo Mu Nsem, which is what I'm doing. On Fridays, I speak mostly English every now and then. Sometimes I mix them. On Saturdays, Suffer Samuel Koso, and I come and do marriage lessons. But at times we do general topic like next week, no, like tomorrow. Huh, it's been a week already. Tomorrow, Saturdays at 3:30 U.S. Eastern Time, which will be 8:30 Ghana time, right? 1:30 MST time, and we already pick the topic that we're going to discuss because we have two topics. The generational curses, we're going to talk about it next 2 weeks. So Sister for that Tobra made a comment and brought that up. So we're going to talk about it next week. And tomorrow we're going to come and talk about religion, where we have men of God, some men of God, like um, impregnating some church members and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow, Saturday. And then every now and then I will, put a post up on my page. I do other mention, oh Lord Jesus. This is Ajo Mensa Talk Show on Facebook. Just go and subscribe. That my YouTube is Ajo Mensa, so you can also subscribe that as well. And when I do come live, please don't hesitate to come to join in. This is like open talk. When we have open talk, and you can come and join in, and for us to have a discussion. I don't have a problem with that. I used to put the link up, but one time, I have someone come in and show his little ding dong. I mean, that was very disrespectful. So I'm just trying to control that. So if you want to join in, I will just send you the link. Can also do that by calling me through Messenger or my WhatsApp number displaying on the screen. Sister, yeah, no problemo. I just cannot wait for number 5 to come out. Book number 5, and congratulations, jumping off us going out. Oh, I see, no problem. Thanks, Sister Adoro, for the promo and the educative program. You're so very welcome. Let me see. Do I have oh the other video? Because the K sent it to me. Oh no. I don't know if K sent it to me yet. Okay. So, when it comes to relationship, right? Nobody's perfect. No one. Whoever tells you that they're perfect is a liar. Because sometimes, based on our emotions, based on the level of our emotions or where we are, I mean, when you are in love, when you love someone, or you dislike someone, you hate someone, whenever you having any type of feelings, positive or negative, that's not the time to be making decisions. No, you cannot. To make good judgment decisions, right? You need to be on neutral ground, because if your mind is not clear, you most likely to make wrong choices. But if your mind is not clouded with too much emotions and feelings going on, you should be able to make most appropriate and safer decision. So we just have to be mindful, because we also do have some women and men, male, female, whomsoever, that jump from one relationship into another. They do not give themselves time to heal from whatever disappointment, betrayal situation that they went through prior to um, meeting you, right? And what every emotions that they're feeling for their ex, they're going to carry that on to you, because we do have some people, they go from one relationship to another with a lot of baggages. Don't expect for someone to come and fix you, because there's under no circumstances, it does not matter how good a person you are, how much you care for other people, how much money you have, how desperate you feel, like it does not matter. Nobody can fix your problem for you if you yourself do not make a decision to fix your own problems and issues. A lot of people always see other people doing wrong. They never point at themselves and say, or take time to assess themselves. What am I doing wrong? Because relationship comes to dissolves and comes to an end because some people, some couples, some partners choose to not say anything. When you are with someone and you choosing not to say anything, if something is not going right, right, then once the relationship come to an end, you play part in it. You, like Drunk said something earlier, that he had a girlfriend, who have poor hygiene, and he did tell her about it. And when he did that, she thought that he was joking, but he wasn't joking. He was being real. Most times, when you do say something, the relationship come to an end because the person is not receptive to what you're telling them. But if you are with someone and you see that clearly, that there's a lot of things that's wrong with the relationship, or you see that you see certain things with your partner and you dislike it, you don't find that attractive, and you don't talk to the person, or like you have a major issue with that, and you do not bring it up and have a dialogue about it, and have better understanding, and then you play part in dissolving the relationship, because you saw something and you did not do nothing about it, right? So most times, many relationships that has last longer comes with having better understanding with each other, respecting one another and yourself, setting clear boundaries, having effective communication when there is a disagreement, being able to compromise, being supportive to your partner. And also, like, we have many other coping skills that we each can implement into the relationship. We're going to do what best benefit each and every one of us. We need to first look at ourselves, because if you do not fix yourself, don't expect your partner to fix themselves or to fix you, because it's not your partner's job to fix you. It's their job to fix themselves. So if they're choosing not to change their ways, there are some things that you guys have discussed, and then you still see the same behavior and nothing is happening as time goes. You can be in a relationship with someone for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and the person is the same way. Don't expect the person to change in the 6th year, because how they have been, you have accepted it. So once you accept something, when you two are dating and make a decision to get married, your partner has imprinted that in his or her head. Well, he accepted me as I was when we were dating. So why is he or is she expecting me to change anything of me, now we married. It's not gonna happen. It's going to be more difficult to do that. But if each and every one of us, when it comes to relationship, marriages consist of having relationship with your partner, teamwork, because marriage is work, relationship is work, because you get to know each other. When you dating someone, you're not living together. You see each other every now and then. Sometimes you do have some couples, they will start living together before they get married, right? Once you start living with someone, you're going to see a lot of things about that person that prior to living together you did not know they have. Some of them have bad temper, some of them have, like they so dirty, like they put their clothes everywhere. Like when they take off their clothes, instead of hanging them up, they will put it by the dining room table. Like they will hang it on the sofa. Like they just put their stuff everywhere. Their shoes, you see one shoe by the door and the other shoe like by by the bathroom door. Like anyone can trip on it. So you need to make sure that like you learn how to organize your space, your home space, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, living room, spare room, whatsoever, your basement, everything. You need to make sure that it's nice and it's organized. You have it arranged nicely and organized, so you have space to move around. Some people do not. Some partners are hoarders. If you don't take care, before you know it, your bedroom, before you can get to your bed, you always have to use your foot or your hands to move things out of the way. You cannot live like that, right? So, like, there are some habits with some partners that they need to work on it. If they don't work on themselves, you will not be able to do so. So, relationship is not easy, it's hard, you know, but each partner and couples have to be willing to work on themselves and then support each other. One might be faster than the other because when it comes overall, our emotional intelligence and level of understanding is totally different. So sometimes, you have some people who are quick learners, others are average, some who is going to take forever. And most times, the forever people, they tend to end up being alone because they never want to do um, do things anything different. They are comfortable in their zone, so they're not interested in changing their ways. And if you settle with such partner, uh, expect to sacrifice, to do a lot of sacrifice. Let me see. What's in Sankofa today? I saw a post on Sankofa. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. No, let me go here. I saw a post on Sankofa. This one there, I'm just, it's a quick one. I'm just bringing that in regarding uh, what's his name, Kwame Eugene. And when I saw the post, I said to myself, the comment that he made, I was kind of like surprised because it sounded for me, it sounded like uh, childish thinking for me. Okay, so I'm trying to find the post. I can't find it, but he made a comment. He made a comment. Oh, it wasn't Sankofa actually. Is it you? Uh-huh. It's UTV Ghana. Actually, that's where I saw it. Yeah, UTV Ghana. Where is it? Eh, come on, where is it? Okay, so the comment that he made that, okay, there it is. All right. So oh gosh. Okay, so Kwame Yuji has stated that any lady who intends to be with him should have a tough skin, right? And this is his statement. He says, dating me will be very difficult. You should have a tough skin to date me. If you want to have me to yourself, it's going to take some sacrifices. Not sacrifice, sacrifices, plural, because people will just not allow you to date me. So who are the people? Abi. Hey, bro, Kwame, Akaba. Who be the people? Eh? Yeah. And then he went on to say, everybody wants a piece of me. For real? Hey, I didn't know. And then he go, you will get a lot of hatred for yourself. They will come at you. Hey, who are these people? Is he even in a relationship in the first place? Hmm. People will come to you to say bad things about me just for you to lose me. That one that was his comment. I mean, like, so the woman has to make sacrifice for him. What sacrifice is he going to make? Like, you do have celebrities in abroad. You know, you have P Diddy, you have you have Justin Bieber, you have Justin Timberland, you have Neo. Like, there are many, so many, like, whew, big celebrities, right? Most of them are married. Some are in the relationship. Like, when you are a musician, right, or a singer, whomsoever, yes, you have a lot of fans. People, some fans will wish that you are married to them, but you, as a person, as a celebrity back home, some celebrities are international. You make the decision which partner you want to be with, right? So it's up to you how you represent yourself, unless you making a decision like because you feel like uh some women may fight over you. I just don't know. Like, I have never done that in my life, and I will never do that, to fight over a man. I cannot do that because I am not desperate. I am secure. Like, so for him to even say something like this, I don't know what prompted that, what brought that up, but I mean, for me, it did not sound mature for me. It's just, I don't know. Maybe, someone said something. Back, you don't want peace. You want problem always. Hey, chai. Why? Why you want problem? Oh no, I don't like, for real. You just messing with me. You pulling my legs. Oh, for me, I want peace. Oh, I want peace. Papa, papa, papa. Ah, this world is like sweet. I love life so much. To say I cannot waste my energy, with petty stuff, with problems after problems. I'm like, like when you are in a serious relationship or you get married, right? You and your partner, you have to support each other, depend on each other, but at the same time, you have to be independent, right? When certain situation comes up, of course, your partner may be able to carry you, because sometimes there are certain instances that you may not be able to do that. But to carry somebody's headache and somebody problem all the time, uh-uh. Mm, 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 mm. I need to have time for myself to enjoy you. Charlie. So you go start trouble, pa. You could start trouble. I mean, like, I would sacrifice for me, and depending the situation and the circumstances. But I think some men and some women enjoy when their partner, display a lot of jealousy, fight for them. That's what they see as love, right? Because, like, if you are a celebrity, because Sarkodie is married, right? He and his wife, they have their business. Every now and then you may hear something on social media about the two of them, about his wife or Sarkodie himself. But he has made the decision to be with his wife until he makes the decision that he no longer wants to, maintain that, and he needs to move on and stuff like that. So, as a person, being famous or not famous, international or local, you make your decision. So, you like to make this type of statement, like the lady has to make a lot of sacrifice. Oh, Kwame, come back again. Oh. My goodness. We in 2023. I beg. Hey, brother Nanako say, you day, I have not seen you in a long while. How are you doing? I have, oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. As I'm crying, I'm make no cry. Oh, mama, no phone for me. Who watch papa? Hey, where have you been hiding now? Yeah, so when I saw that, I was like, oh boy, oh boy. So I don't know how many, the people who is going to be uh, like hating you, or like preventing you from having a relationship. Because if you want to start a relationship, be committed to your partner. Don't put these things out, for your partner, whoever you choose to be with, to have to deal with foolishness. Because a lot of times when you have people put on, certain type of statement, like, other people going to start having ideas, and they feel that they can say whatever that they want to say, or whenever they feel like it. No, you set boundaries, you set expectation. The person you choose to be with is your decision. Of course, some people may hate on your girlfriend or your partner, but that's that's their problem. But it shouldn't be your problem, because your fans, I am one of his fans. I love Kwame Yuji's songs, uh but, like, in terms of, like, if he finds his soulmate, his partner, someone that he's fond of, he likes, I'll be happy for him. Not everybody is going to be happy for him, because some people may be wishing or like be jealous and stuff like that. But that shouldn't be something that he needs to even worry about. He needs to live his life as he wants to live it. So I was kind of like surprised of his statement. I was like, what brought this on? Was he being interviewed and he made that statement? I mean, what will prompt him to say it? Sometimes there are some questions that I ask. The best possible way is not to say anything. Like, he could have easily said, right now I'm not I'm not ready to be committed to anyone at the time being, but in due time I plan to, like, be committed to someone, or, like, start having family. Simple, done. But sacrifices, what type of sacrifices? I'm not. So, you know, he's the only one that can explain it well what he meant. Mhm. But it sounded childish statement, in my personal opinion, you know. But I do love his songs. I enjoy his songs. Anyhow, um, I'm gonna leave you guys. I gotta go and get mommy some. She wants some white rice, and she loves white rice sometimes with shito and sadi, and other times with spinach stew and spinach and okra stew. So I'm going to flash shito in it. That girl loves, like, spicy food. I don't know. And when I was pregnant with her, she never allowed me to eat spicy food. Uh, and the Nana Kwesi, I ate a lot of spicy food, and he doesn't like spicy food. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, bra bra bra. Thank you. So I thank each and every one of you, all your productive contribution. And thank you guys. Those who share the program, like the program, love the program, use other emojis. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. And Brapa, when you come on, I would like for you to join me next time. Don't come and just, stay in the back there, not saying not, not saying much. I like you guys to join in the conversation, because we're open talk, so anybody can join, please. And you can speak whatever language. Only two, between the two, English or Chi. I cannot do Ga. I cannot do French. No, none of that. So, all your productive contribution. Thank you, guys. Um, I will see you guys tomorrow with Suffer Some More, so by the grace. So, yeah, have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves and your family. Always prioritize yourself. You come first. I come first. I have to take care of me before I even um, worry about the kids, my parents, my um, siblings, friends, and other family member. I just have to take care of me. So, yeah, do that. If we don't take care of ourselves, nobody else will. So take good care of yourself and each other. Bye, guys. Much love. Take care.